You've noticed it before. The mirror shows fewer lines than your years suggest. The energy you carry feels lighter than expected, and others often comment, "You don't look your age." It's not just genetics, luck, or skincare. There's a deeper reason, one that whispers of a soul moving with grace rather than struggle. When the world ages around you, weighed down by stress, comparison, and expectation, you somehow remain lighter. Your spirit refuses the chains of resentment, your curiosity keeps the fire of youth alive, and your awareness moves in alignment with life itself. This isn't vanity. It's a reflection of a consciousness that has chosen harmony over resistance, presence over distraction, and lightness over burden. As you explore these truths, you'll begin to see your youth not as something external to guard, but as an expression of your inner alignment. Every laugh, every breath, every moment of ease is evidence of a soul that refuses to age where it matters most. If you resonate with this reflection, subscribe and join a space where the inner world guides the outer, and your energy becomes your most powerful signature. 1. Your energy isn't weighted by the world. Notice how some people walk into a room, and the air seems lighter around them. Their presence doesn't drag, it uplifts. They don't flinch at life's chaos, nor do they clutch tightly to fear, resentment, or the endless pressure of what should be. There's a subtle rhythm to them, a buoyancy that even the body seems to reflect. Spiritually, this is why you appear younger than your years. Your physical form, no matter how many rotations of the sun it has experienced, is a mirror of your inner resonance. If your mind, heart, and soul carry heaviness, your body carries it too. Tight shoulders, drawn eyes, a stiffness that speaks of unseen burdens. Conversely, when your energy is unweighted, unburdened by grudges, envy, or the noise of comparison, the body softens. Lines become lighter, movement fluid, and the vitality of youth naturally emanates. This is not about denial or pretending everything is perfect. It's about the conscious choice to release what does not serve you. You cannot appear young while holding on to bitterness or carrying the world's expectations on your shoulders. Every resentment, every judgment, every invisible anchor drags your spirit and your body down. But when you notice and release them, even in small increments, your presence shifts. There's a subtle ease that others sense immediately, even if they cannot name it. Youthfulness in this sense is not a number. It is the reflection of a soul that has chosen light over weight. It's the quiet laughter of someone who has forgiven themselves, someone who moves through life with curiosity rather than compulsion, someone who witnesses the world without needing to control it. There's no rigidity, no tension, no effort to appear younger, only the natural expression of an unburdened spirit. Ironically, this lightness draws others in. People are instinctively drawn to energy that is free. When you aren't weighed down, you radiate possibility, openness, and vitality. The universe notices this. It responds to it. Your body, your face, even the way your eyes hold clarity, all reflect the freedom you embody internally. So look at your own energy. Notice where you might still be carrying weight that isn't yours to carry. Notice the invisible attachments, the grudges, the stories that chain you. Each release is a step toward alignment, a step toward your youthful radiance being fully visible. This is why, spiritually, some appear younger than their age. They've chosen liberation, and their body beautifully, unmistakably follows. 2. Your soul operates in alignment with life's flow. There's a difference between pushing through life and moving with it. Some struggle at every turn, meeting resistance in every relationship, every job, every circumstance. Their bodies tell the story. Tension in the shoulders, a hardened jaw, eyes that have learned vigilance over wonder. But you who carry the glow of youthful energy, your steps follow a different cadence. Your soul has learned, consciously or unconsciously, to align. You notice when the universe nudges you, and instead of arguing, you adjust. Opportunities seem to appear almost magically, synchronizing with your intent. Events, people, even challenges arrive exactly as they need to, as if orchestrated by an invisible hand. And while you may not label it as divine timing, your body and energy reflect it. Ease, fluidity, vitality, and a lightness that defies your chronological years. This is why people sense something different about you before they even speak to you. It isn't vanity or luck, it's resonance. When your inner self flows, your outer self cannot help but move in harmony. Every gesture, every expression, every breath is in rhythm with life, rather than in opposition. Stress, worry, and friction naturally age the body, not just the mind. Flow, on the other hand, preserves it. Notice how youth appears not just in smooth skin or posture, but in the quiet confidence of someone who does not need to force control. You have learned to release the illusion of control, to trust life's currents instead of resisting them. The body mirrors this surrender. Muscles relax, the spine elongates, the eyes retain clarity and brightness. It is as though the universe itself conspires to preserve your vitality, because you no longer squander it on resistance. You may still face challenges, life never spares them, but alignment transforms struggle into growth. The internal battle is gone. The fight to force outcomes or to prove yourself disappears. Your energy moves with purpose rather than panic, with patience rather than impatience. This effortless rhythm is reflected externally in a presence that radiates youth. Youth, in this sense, is less about genetics and more about vibration. It's the subtle hum of a soul at ease with its path. It's the lack of friction against the flow of life. It's knowing when to act and when to yield. When the soul flows, the body follows. And when the body flows, the world notices. So look inward. Ask yourself, where am I resisting? Where am I forcing life instead of flowing with it? Each small release of control, each conscious alignment with your natural rhythm strengthens this flow. Your body responds, your energy responds, and others sense it, often before they understand it. Youthfulness is no longer just an appearance. It becomes the visible echo of your inner alignment. It is the reflection of a life moving in harmony rather than in conflict, of a soul that knows the rhythm of existence and allows it to guide the steps. Flow is not about perfection, it is about resonance, and resonance, more than anything, preserves the vitality of the spirit and body alike. 3. You maintain the curiosity and wonder of the child within. There's a kind of magic and curiosity, the type that refuses to be tamed by routine or expectation. Most adults trade wonder for practicality, play for responsibility, and questions for answers that feel safe. Yet, those who seem to defy time, who retain the glow of youth in body and spirit, have not surrendered this inner spark. Look closely at your own life. When was the last time you approached something new with genuine awe rather than calculation? When did you last explore without a hidden agenda, or laugh without holding back? The inner child within you is not just a memory. It is a living pulse, a frequency that keeps your energy fluid, your mind flexible, your spirit awake. This child sees possibility where others see limitation, play where others see work, and magic where others see ordinary. Curiosity keeps the nervous system open. It allows your brain to form new connections, your heart to expand, and your body to respond with vitality. There's a reason children heal faster, laugh more freely, and bounce back from setbacks. Their energy is not burdened by skepticism or cynicism. Maintaining that sense of wonder as an adult is like keeping a fountain of youth active inside you, not through lotions or exercises, but through genuine engagement with life. Consider how rigid thinking compresses the body and drains the spirit. Doubt, cynicism, and the weight of what should be physically manifest in tension, stiffness, and subtle fatigue. Curiosity, on the other hand, is movement without strain. It keeps the spine flexible, the shoulders relaxed, and the eyes bright. It allows the body to age differently because the soul is still in motion, still exploring, still captivated by the world's mysteries. There is freedom in asking questions without needing answers. There is vitality in seeing the world freshly every day. Even small acts, watching clouds, touching a leaf, listening without judgment, awaken the child that refuses to be dulled. This is why those who retain inner wonder often appear younger. Their energy is not hardened by defeat or predictability, but energized by possibility. Youthfulness, in this sense, is a mirror of openness. Every time you choose curiosity over certainty, play over obligation, exploration over routine, your energy vibrates differently. It radiates flexibility, joy, and life force. Others sense it before they can name it. It's visible in your gait, in the clarity of your eyes, in the subtle lightness of your presence. The inner child doesn't demand attention or permission. It is quiet yet insistent. It reminds you that life is meant to be experienced fully, with eyes wide, heart open, and spirit untamed. Reconnecting with this part of yourself is not indulgent. It is essential. It prevents spiritual stagnation, emotional rigidity, and the subtle calcification of the body that comes from living too much in the adult world of obligation. So ask yourself, are you curious today? Are you exploring, playing, and seeing life as if for the first time? Or have you allowed practicality, routine, and expectation to smother the inner spark? Every choice to engage with wonder keeps your body younger, your mind sharper, and your spirit lighter. It is an act of alignment, of resonance, of preserving the energy that defies time. In the eyes of those who notice, those who preserve curiosity are ageless. It is not vanity or luck. It is devotion to the child within, to the playful, open, and all-filled aspect of your soul. And in honoring it, you honor your own vitality, body, mind, and spirit alike. 4. You transcend ego and stress. Notice how often the world tells us that stress is normal, that constant doing, worrying, and comparing is just part of life. Yet, look at those who seem untouched by time. Their faces carry calm, their posture reflects ease, and their presence is quietly magnetic. It is not luck, it is a sign of inner mastery, a soul that has stopped feeding the ego's endless appetite. Ego is subtle. It whispers constantly, You are not enough. You must achieve, prove, compete, and control. Every reaction that fuels anger, envy, impatience, judgment, tightens muscles, constricts breathing, and clouds perception. Over years, these vibrations embed in the body, shaping the physical form, the expression, even the way energy flows. Aging is not just a matter of time. It is the accumulation of tension, resistance, and internal friction. Those who maintain youthfulness have learned a quiet secret. Life cannot be fully experienced from a place of resistance. They have begun to observe the ego rather than be ruled by it. Worries about status, comparison, or perceived failures no longer dominate their inner world. They understand the futility of trying to control outcomes that are not theirs to steer. The mind, once a battleground, becomes a serene witness. The body mirrors that serenity. Lines soften, shoulders relax, and the breath flows freely, unconstricted by tension born of fear. Stress is not only psychological, it is energetic. Every unprocessed thought, every judgment toward self or others, every desire for approval imprints on the nervous system. Those who appear younger have discovered that freedom from ego is freedom from this energetic weight. Their internal climate is light, their energy unbound. Even when challenges arise, they navigate without resistance, choosing presence over reaction, acceptance over struggle. Ego thrives in comparison, but those who transcend it no longer compete with the world. They are not indifferent, they are aligned. They pursue what resonates with their soul rather than what impresses the collective. This alignment reduces friction within, which radiates outward as vitality. It is visible in the calm gaze, the gentle demeanor, and the subtle radiance that others sense before they even see it. Chronic stress accelerates aging, not just through cortisol or tension. It ages the spirit. When every moment is a battle, the soul contracts, energy stagnates, and the body bears the imprint. By releasing attachment to ego-driven outcomes, the spiritually aligned invite a different rhythm. Life is no longer a test, but a flow. Challenges become teachers, not threats. Criticism becomes data, not judgment. Even failure becomes a mirror rather than a chain. Transcending ego does not mean passivity. It means conscious action from clarity rather than compulsion. Every choice becomes aligned with essence, not with the fear of inadequacy. Decisions are made without the pressure of validation, without the weight of societal expectation, without the corrosive energy of comparison. In that space, the body is free to express its natural vitality. The mind is free to wander without tension. The spirit is free to radiate unbound energy. Observe yourself. How often do you allow ego to dictate your mood, your interactions, or your energy? Every attachment, every comparison, every judgment subtly ages you. Releasing them does not only lighten the soul, it softens the body, brightens the eyes, and creates a presence that feels ageless. The ones who appear perpetually youthful have, in essence, stopped taking themselves so seriously. They understand that life is a continuum, not a competition. They move through time lightly, freely, and fully. In transcending ego, they transcend the weight of age itself, embodying a timelessness that the world perceives as youth. Their vitality is the reflection of their liberation, a body, mind, and spirit that no longer bears the invisible scars of ego-driven stress. Youthfulness, then, is not a gift, it is a mirror. a reflection of a soul that has chosen presence over control, clarity over judgment, and freedom over attachment. Aging becomes external only when the inner world is burdened. Let your energy move lightly. Let your presence be serene. In transcending ego and stress, you awaken the timeless self. 5. Your consciousness nourishes your body. Notice how some people seem to glow from the inside out. Their skin, posture, and energy carry a subtle radiance that isn't the result of products, procedures, or luck. What the world calls youthful appearance is often the external mirror of an internal truth, a consciousness that actively nurtures the body. The mind, the soul, and the physical form are inseparable. When one is fed, all are nourished. When one is neglected, all bear the cost. Every thought, every emotion, every level of awareness leaves an imprint on the body. Joy vibrates through the nervous system, loosens muscles, and relaxes internal tension. Gratitude opens channels, allowing energy to flow freely. Awareness itself, the simple act of noticing the present moment, shifts cellular function, mood, and vitality. The awakened understand this intimately. Their inner life isn't separated from their outward form. It is inseparable from it. Youthfulness is not a surface-level achievement. It is a reflection of attention, care, and presence. When consciousness is expansive and deliberate, it nurtures the body at a cellular level. Stress dissolves, energy flows, and the body responds with vitality. Each breath taken mindfully, each emotion processed consciously, each action aligned with purpose strengthens the bridge between spirit and form. Those who age slowly, who retain a spark of vitality regardless of years, are not lucky. They have learned to feed themselves at the source. They prioritize emotional clarity, spiritual alignment, and conscious living over external validation. Their health is an echo of their presence. Their beauty is an echo of their serenity. Every cell resonates with the life force they have cultivated internally. Consider how unconscious patterns impact the body. Resentment, fear, guilt, or unresolved trauma compress energy, tighten muscles, and even accelerate aging. The mind stores these patterns. The body manifests them. Healing the interior isn't just a luxury, it is a literal anti-aging practice. Awareness, mindfulness, and presence become the medicine that keeps the spirit light and the body resilient. Your consciousness is the caretaker of your vitality. Every moment you choose presence over distraction, awareness over autopilot, connection over disconnection, you are feeding yourself. You are giving your cells permission to function optimally, your nervous system permission to relax, and your essence permission to shine. This is why spiritually aligned individuals often appear younger than their peers. Their bodies are nourished from the inside out. Physical nourishment, food, water, rest is important. But it is the consciousness behind these acts that amplifies their effect. Eating with awareness, resting without mental chatter, moving with intention, these are not just lifestyle choices. They are ways the mind and soul communicate with the body, enhancing vitality and preserving youth. Notice how the truly vibrant rarely complain about age. Their appearance is not a fixation, but a reflection. Their bodies echo the balance of their inner lives. Their radiance is the residual glow of consciousness, fully engaged, fully aligned, fully present. They have learned that feeding the soul, mastering emotional clarity, and cultivating awareness is not abstract spirituality. It is a literal rejuvenation practice. Youthfulness is then not something you chase or manufacture. It is a natural consequence of conscious living. The more you inhabit awareness, the more you nurture the body without forcing it. The more you honor your inner life, the more the outer life responds. The mind, the soul, and the cells harmonize, and vitality becomes inevitable. This is the mirror of awakened living. The body carries the imprint of consciousness, reflecting back the care, clarity, and presence cultivated within. You age not by the passing of years, but by the weight you carry internally. Lighten the load, deepen the awareness, and the radiance of your inner self will nourish your physical form. The timeless, youthful essence already exists. It only asks that you live consciously enough to let it shine. True youth isn't measured in years or wrinkles. It is reflected in the lightness of your energy, the fluidity of your presence, and the alignment of your consciousness with life itself. When your mind, body, and soul are nourished from within through awareness, clarity, and conscious living, vitality becomes inevitable. What others perceive as looking younger is simply the mirror of an inner harmony they cannot see but can feel. You may notice your own reflection, feel the energy in your movements, or sense how effortlessly life flows around you. These are not coincidences. They are the consequences of a life lived consciously. A soul unburdened and a body sustained by presence. The outward beauty is not the goal. It is the echo of inner freedom. Remember, this radiance is not something you chase. It is already within you, waiting for attention, care, and alignment. As you continue to honor your inner life, the body follows, naturally, effortlessly, beautifully. If this resonated with you, take a moment to reflect on your own energy, your habits, and how your consciousness nourishes your form. Subscribe to continue exploring these insights and awaken the vitality already within you.